My top 10 most addicting games of all time. Number 10 is gonna be Infamous 2. Infamous 2, you got the superpowers, the ability to control electricity. What makes it so addicting, like, is this open world. You get side missions, and as well, you can play as good and bad. Your powers do change, and one playthrough you can be good, the other one you can be bad. But as well, you do have, like, it does have like it's a story associated with it, and Infamous 2, like, is good for the voice acting, the storytelling, the overall moral choices that your character has to make, which actually influences things like how people react to you, the side missions, and availability at a certain side missions, characters, and so on. So Infamous 2, number 10. Number 9 is going to be Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, which is 3 games in one. What's really addicting about this game is that every time, like, I die, and it's a very difficult game. It's platformer, so like, when I die, I do like, I want to do areas over and over and over again, and this actually stacks up. So 2 hours of playing the game can easily turn that into 5 hours or 6 hours, and you know very fun level design. Like, you have to really pay attention to the platforming, timing your jump and everything. But just dying over and over and over again just keeps me wanting to overcome that challenge. So Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. 8 is gonna be Battlefield Bad Company. So Battlefield Bad Company 1. What's really great about this game is the fact that like, it's multiplayer. The multiplayer is it's a very grounded multiplayer, but the modes are really, 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 really good. Really are well done. And there's only 2 modes. There's only 2 different multiplayer game modes. But it's realistic. It's fun. You get to even drive, go in tanks, APCs, Humvees, so on. And as well, there is a very grounded feel, the realistic feel to the guns, the movement, the mechanics, and like, as well, as a challenge, that keeps on bringing me back. God of War 2018. What's super addicting about it is the journey, the overall journey, and this new Norse world that Kratos is in, right? And as well, the relationship between Kratos and his son, right? The dialogue, very well done. The voice acting, and just a journey. When I play this game, what's so addicting about it is that I can't wait to see what happens next. How are they gonna react? How Atreus is gonna react? What enemies are we gonna come across next? And there's lots of lore in this world. Lore, lots of lore in the world of this new Norse mythology thing. But yeah, God of War Ragnarok at a journey. As well, the gameplay, the fighting, the bosses, sub bosses, and yeah. And number 6 is going to be God of War Ragnarok. So again, a sequel to the God of War 2018 game. So this one is longer, bigger, much more enemy variety. So again, everything about the journey, like from the last game, in that this game has more boss battles, more enemy variety. You get to see more places. It kind of gets bigger scale, right? So playing the game again, same idea here, where the journey. I can't wait to see what happens next in the journey. And this one has a lot more characters in it as well, more perspectives. So God of War Ragnarok is number 6. Number 5 is gonna be Elden Ring. Elden Ring, which I literally just got about a week ago. So Elden Ring, I'm having a blast with this game. Almost like 10 hours into this game, and what this game really does well, and again, I die a lot over and over and over again, and like, I still want to come back and overcome that challenge. I want to focus on taking down like a certain boss to get the runes or like a special weapons. And the world is so huge. Just the exploration of the world is massive. It's a very big world, and like, I went into the second biome or whatever. I got destroyed, and just understanding the different stats and leveling system. Again, like, it's a very grindy game. You gotta build up lots of XP or runes or whatever. But yeah, this game is just huge. It feels huge, and it's endless amount of enemy variety. And number 4 is gonna be Red Dead Redemption 2. So Red Dead Redemption 2, as you guys know, like, I talk a lot about this game. Red Dead 2 is probably the most immersive game that I played. But in terms of it being addicting, what is very addicting, like, is the overall world, and the world feels extremely realistic, like a realistic world. Like, when I play the game, it feels like I am actually a part of this world, right? And it's very hard to disconnect. And the dialogue, the NPCs, the themes, how your companions and the overall camp. There's this huge story going on, and yeah, and this game puts a lot of modern movies to shame. And playing the game, I can't wait to hear more dialogue or what is it, or for example, discovering like new animals in the world, and as well different settlements, and lots of like this is a big huge world as well, like a big huge massive open world. So Red Dead 2 is number 4. And now, number 3 is going to be Skyrim. Skyrim, I'm pretty sure you guys heard me talk a lot about Skyrim. So Skyrim is that game where you guys know it's massive, and the exploration this feels endless. Caves, settlements, castles, houses, mountain tops, and tons of enemy, a variety. And I just like when I play the game, like I just want to get a new spell books, new weapons, and understanding how the whole inventory weight system, trying to improve my weight and whatever, or inventory or whatever. And yeah, but Skyrim is a highly super addicting game, super extremely addicting game, extremely. So that's my number 3. That's my favorite game of all time. And then my number 2 is going to be Returnal. So Returnal is this game where, again, once you die, you have to go back to a certain set point. But it's always the start of the game. So again, you're finding your way through these various biomes, and you're going to die a lot. You are going to die a lot. And, so a similar thing with Crash Bandicoot and Elden Ring. You die a lot. Like when I die a lot, I want to overcome those challenges. But every time you die, you start like at the same set point, but the map changes slightly, and enemy placements changes, pickups changes, bonuses changes, certain weapon special changes. So yeah, again, it's kind of like playing like rolling a dice every time like you die. Some playthroughs are going to be easier, and as well you have like the main a campaign or whatever, or the main path, and as well you have like a separate arcade mode. The arcade mode is extremely addicting, where you're doing stage 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on. You have a floor 1 stage 1, or a floor 3 stage 4, and it's very addicting. And yeah, so Returnal, and every time you start a new arcade or whatever, a wave mode, the areas change slightly. And then my most addicting game that I ever played was Total War Attila. Total War Attila, as you see here, this is going to be a weird format. It's a PC game. It's on my Steam. I played over 250 hours in this game across a 2-year span. So this game, again, lots of content in this game, and so basically what it is, there's a fall of Rome. You have many different factions, the Roman Empire, Eastern, Western Roman Empire. You have Visigoths, Ostrogoths, and again, every faction has its own campaign. And again, it's basically building your own settlement / battle simulator. And the battle simulation is very realistic, where you have hundreds like a soldiers like on the screen, or like even thousands. And again, it's these big scale battles are taking place. Like you basically get to take control like of these battles. That's very amazing. Like just the scaling of the game is just really amazing. And as well, you have exhibition mode, so you can basically play as any faction. Only battle simulator. You have the campaign mode, which is more about building your settlement, for example, resources and food. And as well, you have online as well. You have online, you have historical battles, you have DLC. So there's extra factions. There's like 15 newer factions that the play as well, from Viking factions, Celtic factions, desert kingdoms, or whatever. So yeah, this game, there's tons in this game, and just a battle simulator, understanding like the battle lining, the different formations, the different battle groups, spearmen, pikemen, so on, swordmen, cavalry. And cavalry is very important. But yeah, this is my most addicting game of all time. Played countless hours in this game. I burned up on my laptop almost one time. My laptop overheated because of this thing. But yeah, this game, Total War Attila, is my number 1. So please like, share, subscribe, guys. Thanks for watching. Top 10. So again, I went from 10 down to 1. Thanks for watching.